And during the time that you and she are alone in the afternoon, did you notice her hands?
Yeah.
And did you notice whether or not she had any injuries or cuts to one of her hands?
She had two small bandages, it seems like, on one of her fingers, or a couple of her fingers.
Did you and she talk about that?
Yeah, either then or, yeah, we did at some point, yes.
And what did she tell you about those cuts?
She worked at Margaritaville, and I guess she broke a glass and she cut her finger.
Well, I'm not asking you to guess. I'm asking you to tell me what she said.
Okay.
We know that you weren't there and you don't know. I'm just telling you what
She told me she worked at Margaritaville and she'd cut her finger.
And how did she cut her finger at Margaritaville?
I think she told me she broke a glass and cut her finger.
And after this conversation, did you guys go into Chili's?
Yes.
And where did the defendant sit?
She sat on my right-hand side.
And did you see who she sat next to?
My husband, Mark.
And during that conversation, did your husband raise the issue of any injuries the defendant may have on her hands?
She actually calls her hearsay.
Overruled, you may answer yes or no.
Yes.
And with regard to that question that he may have posed, did the defendant give an answer?
Yes.
What did she say?
She said that she had broken a glass at work and cut her fingers.
And what you got?
There, see that?
That spot?
See the spots here? They look a different color because we used a chemical to enhance this. That right there, blood. It's a mixture of yours and his. And that's your palm print. Of your left palm.
I don't have any cuts on my left palm.
Nobody said that your cut was on palm. Do you have any recent cuts that are healing?
Well, my cat scratches me. Little things. These are all her work. You can see. This is her. That's her. I've got scars. She's a feral cat. All these little things are her.
Well, enough about your cat, but why is your palm print in blood?
How can that be my palm print?
Because you were there.
What is this?
That's before we used a chemical. We thought we'd get something from there, but this is where your palm print was. Right on the wall. I can go over and over and over again. Over and over again. There's no doubt in my mind that you were there. There's no doubt in my mind that you did this. None. Did you get hurt at all? You said you were fighting with her.
Yeah.
What happened to you?
She cut me.
Where at?
My hand.
Let me see. Where at?
You
Can you
actually
show
can't
me?
see it. If you look at my finger isn't the same though.
Let me see. Where did it get cut?
Conveniently it was right on the crease.
Right there on the crease?
Can you see? Oh, it's kind of a purpler color, I guess.
This one here,
Same
right
here
here.
like this.
Yeah, right on the crease.
Oh, there's a vein on this one, maybe. I don't know.
Is this one here?
Yeah.
So a slice there.
Yeah.
Just a small one? Or was it pretty deep?
I don't know how deep it was, but my finger hurt for a while.
Okay, so like right in that crease that you... Right, across both of them?
Not my middle finger. It cut this one a little, but not as much. This is where it really went. I don't know how it happened that all these other fingers were missed, but this one, maybe that, I don't know. This one, like I still can't close this finger all the way. It's as close as it goes, whereas this one goes like that. Also, my CTR ring used to fit both fingers, and I can't get it on this finger anymore.
So they cut pretty deep then?
I guess if you feel it, squeeze it, it just feels like bone, like there's nothing abnormal there. But again, like my CTR ring slides right on this finger, and it used to slide right in off this finger, and I just can't fit a ring on here.
Okay.
It's a bigger size now.
What about this hair? What's that from?
That's my cat.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she scratches me on
The
the
cut that you're showing me there, it's pretty obvious how that happened. I've seen that before. That happens when a knife slips through someone's hand because of blood. It's slippery and it cuts. That's what that is. I've done this for a long time.
I thought, how can you call me selfish? I just lent you $700. And when I said that, he got angry and he crossed the room and he started shaking me and he said, I'm fucking sick of you. And he was screaming it real loud and some of his spit got in my face. And I mean, he wasn't spitting on me, but as he was talking. And he body slammed me on the floor at the foot of his bed. It startled me. It didn't hurt, but it startled me. And so I kind of let out an unexpected sound. I guess it could be best described as a yelp, sort of. He said, don't act like that hurts. He called me a bitch, and he kicked me in the ribs. And that hurt for real. But he went to kick me again, and I put my hand out and to block his foot, and it clipped my hand and hit my finger.
And you said hit your finger?
Yes, my left hand.
So he kicks you once in the ribs, and he goes to kick you in the ribs again, and you try to stop him with your hand, and he kicks your finger, right?
Yes, on the second kick.
What happened after that second kick?
I screamed really loud. I think I yelled out my finger or my hand or something to that effect.
And you say your hand, was there a particular part of your hand that was injured?
Yes, the ring finger on my left hand.
The which finger?
The ring finger?
Okay. Was the finger broken, as best you could tell?
I believe it was broken.
Okay. Do you still, is that injury still visible on you today?
I think so. It's crooked.
Could you hold up your hand for us so we can see your finger? Hold it up, Jodi, if you can. Did you seek medical attention for this injury?
No, I didn't.
Why not?
I didn't have medical insurance, for one. Two, I was worried that like maybe the police would get involved if I went down there, or if I mean, I guess I could have made up a story, but Travis made a splint for my finger. Sometimes I regret not getting medical help because at least it would have healed correctly.